I don't know how y'all wash our cars, but I do mine like this. I start with a pre-soap, and then I do the whole car back and forth. Then I go to high pressure soap. I do the car back and forth. And then I do wax, which is high pressure, and I do the car back and forth, and then finish off with a spot-free rinse. Y'all can watch me work. So we're doing, this is the pre-soap. Obviously I needed it on the front end because of all the bugs. But I normally do the entire truck like this. Start high and then I work my way down. Now I don't think there's a right and wrong way to do this. This is just how I do this, okay? So I want people being like, oh, he think he knows everything. I don't. Make sure to get your mirrors too, because those things get dirty with all the bugs. But I'll do this on the entire car. All right, now that we're done with pre-soap, we'll go to high pressure soap. And we'll let that warm up. And then we'll start taking all the bugs off. And again, I do it section by section, just like this. And sometimes I go over it again if the bugs ain't coming off properly. Should be able to see all the bugs coming off. I don't know if these glasses will show it, but and the reason I do this is because I don't want to scrub my paint. My truck already got a lot of micro scratches, and that bothers the crap out of me. So doing it this way doesn't allow me to scrub on my paint. It just cleans it for the most part. But I don't know if you can already tell the difference. And then I'll just keep going over the whole truck. So I'm still going over with the soap, but I just wanted to give y'all a side view on how I do it. I kind of do door for door. Normally I'll go a little slower depending on how dirty the truck is, but only the front end was the dirtiest. But I try to keep an even way going, over and over and over, just until everything I feel like falls off. All right, now that we got the soap out of the way, oh, I got 5 minutes left. Hurry up. I do wax, and wax will be high pressure. So I'll usually run it till all the soap runs out, which you'll see in a minute. You can smell the wax. So now I'll just do piece by piece the same way. And you can see the wax running down the truck. Again, this is why the reason I wash it like this or rinse it like this is because I don't want to scratch the paint. It already has enough scratches in it. And doing it this way avoids more. And I always start at the top and I work my way down over and over and over per section. You gotta wax the wheels, and then we'll do it. All right, now the entire truck is that. We got 3 minutes for spot rinse. And again, what I'll do is I'll start to where I can see the color change. You can see how it's still spraying wax, or I don't know if y'all can see that on camera, but I'll wait till it stops showing wax inside the spray. All that looks clear. So now we're gonna do section by section again, but we're doing it with a spot-free rinse. And that should allow all the water to run off while I drive and not leave it spots everywhere. So again, guys, I don't do this. This is how I wash my truck. I'm not saying it's the right way of doing it, but it does help. And I got this from a buddy of mine that does all my vehicles, AJ, or well, used to do all my vehicles. And that's why I do it this way, because it keeps me from scratching the crap out of my paint. So how do you wash your truck? Also, don't wash your truck in one. I'm over here ruining my shoes. But yeah, so this is how I do it, man. I want to know how you wash your truck. Let me know. Also, the reason I did this on my Metas only is because we went to the Frio and I used my phone to have the radio while we floated down the river. And all my lenses are foggy or whatever, have condensation on my phone, so I can't use my phone to record right now. But I have a new phone on the way, so hopefully I'll be having haircut videos again. But peace out, guys. All right, so before I end it, truck wash, kind of give you a rundown of what it looks like, and then I'll finish off when I get to the ranch, and I'll show you what it looks like once you drive it and all the water falls off. So that was, I think it gave me 15 minutes. I did all that in 15 minutes. All right, so that's what it looks like. See you in a little bit. Also, after I wash it or rinse it or whatever, I usually go on a decent cruise to where I can go, I don't know, 50 plus, because you can see where the water starts running off the truck a little bit better because of the spot-free rinse. So instead of having blowers, I know some car wash places have blowers. You can blow all the water off. That one didn't. So having this allows me to get all the water off without having a blower. And y'all don't mind this, I sent my Banks iDash and Derringer back to Banks Power because something was wrong with it where it was shooting a code to my truck. So I'll show y'all how dry the truck looks. I'm obviously gonna have to use my glasses, so it won't be the best quality content, but I'll show y'all what it looks like once I get to the ranch. All right, so I'm pulling up to the ranch and I'll show y'all what the truck looks like before I put it in the carport. But you can see they don't look very bad other than all the bug stuff on it. But you can tell where, I mean, but it still looks better than what it did a minute ago. So that's how I wash my trucks. How do you do it?